Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to April 2021 horoscope forecast for you. So, these are based on your sun sign, the one that you were born under, but there are many other aspects of your astrology chart and your houses that you need to consider, such as your rising signs, moon signs, being born on or around a cusp, a few days before or after the time that your sun sign dates start. So these are also general readings. So please check some of these other signs, especially if you've had your astrology chart done. There are free places that you can get that done online. It's very helpful if you know the time and date that you were born, because it will greatly help you. So, in saying that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what date the sun sign usually covers, and it's November 22nd through December 21st. November 22nd through December 21st. And this is based on the 12 zodiacs. But I also do the 13th zodiacs. So you might even want to go back and check Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus is the 13th zodiac. And if Ophiuchus is involved and we're looking at the 13 zodiacs, the date may actually be for Sagittarius, December 17th through January 20th. Very interesting. So there are many different signs that are going to resonate with you depending on what's going on in our planetary atmosphere as well. So please check into those other signs and see if they don't resonate with you more on some months than others. Thank you. So what I'd like to do in the very beginning is I tell people that we are somewhat new here on YouTube, so we appreciate all the likes, subscribes, and ringing the notification bells that you can, and please share. By all means, please share. And definitely subscribe, because I do every Sunday. It's a weekly reading and I do a card pull, so you can get a chance to get an actual personal card pull as well. And I offer $10 for 10 minutes every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time. So please join us. And I also am on Facebook. I do some things, or some little informational things on Facebook. It's the Violet Sage on Facebook. And I have Spiritual Insights also on Facebook. So if you are interested in donating at all, please use the links down below. It is telling you the violetsage@aol.com. If you'd like to even contact me, put reading in the subject line, and I'd be more than happy to do a personal reading for you. And we have if you go to thevioletsage.com, you'll see some of the many things that I offer, classes, teachings, also many items that I have for sale, and there's many things I have for sale that aren't on the website as well. So please feel free to contact me and schedule. I even do home parties if you're in my area. I'm located in Wisconsin at this time. All right. So I'm going to bring you down to my reading table so you can get your cards read here for... Just making sure I'm on Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. All right, Sag. For the month of April 2021, Spirit, what does Sagittarians need to know? What's going to best help them in their path in life this month of April 2021? Got some clearing that needs to take place, it looks like. All right, so 2 cards from this deck. I got 5 or 6 decks going here. And we got a lot of joy that's coming through in this month of April for all the zodiac signs. But people are still going through a clearing out and clearing away. So we have the Angel of Clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. How awesome is that? So there's times, maybe things you've been waiting on, or a little movement. I wonder when they're going to lift this law, or lift that, or lift this. And maybe you were going to decide, when you should move or change jobs. It feels like this is the month. This is the time. Your waiting is going to be over. You're going to see little signs of hope, little rays here and there. When you recognize these things, it helps to bring more of them to you. So please show Spirit that you do recognize the gifts that they're giving you already, and it encourages them to send you more. Then we have Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. So no matter how bleak things may look, the key is taking pleasure in the things that you do. Simple things, even if you're alone, drive down to the restaurant, pick yourself up a latte or an ice cream cone or something like that. Make every day special, especially when you're having those down moments. Find something that's going to uplift your spirits. Only you can do that. You know what it is that would truly make you feel better. All right, so the next deck. All right, Spirit, that will help to uplift your energy, by the way. So this way you'll have more manifestation abilities, these sort of things. I'm also a psychic medium, so when I do cards, a lot of times Spirit will talk to me and give me added information. But don't forget, these are general readings, so there's a lot of people here, and there might be certain things that pop up from Spirit that are meant for a particular person or a group of people. Whoa. All right, so we got our 2 cards. Literally jumped out. We have the stars. So don't forget your guides, guardians, angels. Like I said, you need to say some prayers or work on your manifestation skills. Using geometrical shapes is really going to help you too. If you wear them, you find a particular crystal or stone that you like, if you can get it in a pyramid shape or octagon or things of this sort, do that because it will really help to uplift your energy. And manifestation powers. And for some of you, I feel study powers. So if you're looking for a source where you can really concentrate, you got finals or something coming up and you really want to go back to college or school or take a course, wear some geometrical shapes and with some crystals or something. They will really help you to be more focused and absorb the information you're getting. See, these are one of these extra things that Spirit's giving me. And if you were wondering when you should act on something, act on maybe asking somebody out, act on applying for this new job, making that purchase, now is the time. So I say now, there's no time like the present to act on your desires or to get things done, accomplished. Are there projects that you left sitting for a while? You need to accomplish them now. No more time to procrastinate. Procrastination is not your friend. All right, so for Sagittarius for the month of April, Spirit, what else does Sagittarius need to know that would benefit them? Oh boy, this card likes to come up a lot. Seems like a lot of people are going through this ancestral thing. That's a message from Spirit to me as well. So if there's been blocks to your divinely given good or blocks to your success, you need to say a little prayer that you're cutting ties with your ancestral blocks and any ancestral inheritances that may be blocking your way, that you are removing them as obstacles now. They're no longer welcome here in your life. You are aware they are not welcome here anymore. So clear out these roadblocks. But if you're finding that you're having difficulty maybe thinking, or maybe you are experiencing certain illnesses and things, check back through your gene pool. Your gene pool may be the answer. So what did your ancestors have? Maybe it goes back further than just your mother and your father. So do some genealogy maybe, or some research. Really look into things and you may get the answers you've been looking for. Then you also have Milky Way. So everything's a matter of perspective right now. So change your perspective and so shall everything else change. So if you've been looking at things with the glass half empty, start looking at the things the glass is half full. You have to change it up a little bit. You can't continue to do things the same way and expect different results. So you have to change it up. So change your perspective. If you start looking at things as yes, people want me. They see my talents and efforts, and they will hire me for this next position, or they will give me that raise I've been looking for, instead of saying, there's because so many other people are so much better at this than I am. But you know what? They haven't met you. Maybe there's something about your presence or your energy that they love. You do not know. So change your perspective, change the way you word it in that you see it, and it will greatly help you. All right. All right. Spirit for April 2021 for Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know? The river. The river runs through it. You got that horse in there. You have a lot more strength than you give yourself credit for. Um, but with the river, there's reflection, there's strength, there's letting things flow, like learning to go with the flow. There's also maybe some people need a releasing. Maybe you just need to sit down and have a good old fashioned cry, or be in or around water when you do it. Allow the water to take away your fears and your fears of not being strong enough, because I keep getting the word strength in my head. So strength. If you're looking for more strength, maybe being in and around water is what's going to give you strength. Are you drinking enough water? 9 times out of 10, people are not drinking enough water. And it's best if you can find that you have a local spring, drink the spring water, because drinking some people's tap water is not a good thing, because depending on where you live, they could be putting all kinds of bad stuff in your water. So maybe water could be the culprit too. So maybe try changing up your water if you're drinking the bad water. And this might change things up for you a little bit. Might be a game changer. I know taking walks and finally getting out a little more and drinking a lot more water has brought my sugar down. I'm diabetic, probably a good 30 points or more. So I'm telling you, water is good. All right. Then we have the poet. You're a poet and you don't know it. So having things rhyme, if you're putting together a little manifestation or something, work on rhymes, see how it flows, see how it makes you feel, make it easier enough for you to remember as well. But poets are also emotional beings. They're more heartfelt. They feel and absorb the world. So maybe you need a stone that might help to deflect you from taking on so much of the world and just focus on you for a while. And then we have the storm. So it could be that things are happening all around you right now. There's great change and great shifts going on. But that's just it. Think of them as great and wonderful. Even though, what do they say, when people have those forest fires, all this new life starts coming back up from the ashes, kind of like the phoenix. So look at yourself as, yeah, all this destruction's taking place. Maybe it's because you needed to get some people out of your life, or a certain loved one, or certain friends. All this stuff had to come to a head at work. So they actually seen what was going on. Let the storm take place, because you might need to speak your mind. Maybe you are the storm, but nothing else will change if this didn't happen. So you have to look at it this way. Then we will pick a stone card for you for Sagittarius for the month of April. What stone is best going to help Sagittarius, Spirit? Really? Okay. Someone else got this Aqua Aura today, too. It's a fantastic stone. Aqua Aura. It's a very pretty, like, titanium coating on quartz. So it makes like a rainbow effect. Healthy communication in relationships. And it helps with heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication. Help you understand and be understood. So it feels like this is what you need right now, especially with the storm coming. You're the poet. and the river runs through it. So this is a really fantastic stone for you. You could easily usually find them online. So I'm going to go to Google. What are the metaphysical properties of Aqua Aura quartz?
According to Mystic Crystal Imports, With a very intense vibration, aqua aura is used to activate the energy of other minerals and gemstones for powerful healing work. Aqua aura is said to relieve depression, anxiety, and to assist in one's well-being. A stone of spiritual elevation which may serve to raise the vibration of humanity as a whole.
That is like one fabulous stone. Now I've picked a trinket for you, and this is kind of going hand in hand, especially with these last few cards over here. You need to cut ties. You need to cut certain things out of your life, whether they're bad habits, things that you are consuming that are not good for your diet or your way of life. You need to stop it. You need to cut it out. If there's certain people who've just been dragging you down, hanging on your coattails, a really bad relationship, right? People even have to sometimes cut their sisters, brothers, parents, or whatever out because they're just too much. They're dragging them down or looking for somebody to blame for things. So there's something major I'm feeling like, and they're giving me the words major, something major that you really need to cut out of your life, or you really need to work on slowly removing it, or something that actually, I'm going to take that back. I don't feel that slow is any part of this right now. I think this is the time. You've already procrastinated long enough. Get it done. So that is my advice for you. And again, I'm going to say down below are the ways that you can pay and make donations. This is how we survive here on this channel because we do not get paid for doing this. So anything is appreciated, anything at all. Those are the ways to pay and where to send it to. And if you are interested in a personal reading for yourself, please contact me at thevioletsage@aol.com. That's also ticker taping below, and put reading in the subject line. If you check out thevioletsage.com and you see there's things that you'd like to purchase, also, still, you can contact me. You can text me at the phone number there, or call, and you can also email me. But no matter what it's about, put reading in the subject line because I get so much junk mail. It's the only way for me to find it. All right. Thank you very much for joining me here today. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I come on and do many other readings as well. Thank you so much for joining me here today. It's much appreciated. And much love and light to you in this month of April. Namaste.